Have you ever stopped to wonder, what words will your children remember most after you're gone? Not the errands, not the reminders, but the quiet, powerful truths, the ones only a parent can give. As we age, life gently reminds us that time is precious, and unspoken words can become lasting regrets. So, if you're over 60, this video is for you. These are the 7 things every aging parent should say to their children before it's too late. Each one carries a piece of your love, your wisdom, your legacy. Stay with me, because these aren't just words. They're a gift only you can give. Number 1. I'm proud of you and always have been. You may think your children already know this, but you'd be surprised how many adults carry childhood wounds, never fully sure if they made their parents proud, even if they've made mistakes, even if they live differently than you imagined. They still long to hear this from you, clearly, directly, and without conditions. Say it with sincerity. I may not always understand your choices, but I'm proud of the person you've become. This phrase offers deep reassurance, healing old doubts, and strengthening your bond in a way few words can. Because at the end of the day, every child is still someone's son or daughter, quietly hoping they did right by their parents. Number 2, you don't owe me anything, just be happy. As parents, we give endlessly, our time, energy, love, and sacrifices. But the greatest gift we can give later in life is freedom. Freedom from guilt, from unspoken expectations, from the pressure to repay us. Tell your children plainly, you don't owe me visits, money, or perfect choices. What I want most is to see you happy and at peace. This releases them from burdens they may secretly carry, thinking they've disappointed you or aren't doing enough. It shows unconditional love, that your role was never transactional. It was to raise a whole, thriving human. And now, you just want to cheer them on. Number 3, I'm sorry for owning your mistakes as a parent. No parent is perfect. We all look back and see things we wish we'd done differently. Maybe you were too strict. Maybe you weren't there enough. Maybe words were said in anger that left a scar. Saying, I'm sorry, doesn't make you weak. It makes you wise. It tells your children, I see you. I see your pain. And I take responsibility for my part in it. Even a simple apology can open a door that's been closed for decades. It doesn't erase the past, but it makes space for a new kind of connection, one built on honesty, humility, and healing. Number 4. Here's what I've learned about life. Sharing wisdom, not warnings. As we grow older, we gather lessons, some joyful, some painful. But your life experience is more than stories. It's gold. And your children, even if they don't always say it, need that gold. Instead of saying, don't make the same mistakes I did, try saying, here's what helped me most when I was your age. Speak from your journey, not your fear. Because when wisdom is shared with gentleness, not judgment, it becomes a gift, not a lecture. Even if they roll their eyes now. One day your words may echo back to them when they need it most. Number 5. I love you no matter what. The words that never get old. No matter how old your children are, 40, 50, or even 60, they never outgrow the need to feel unconditionally loved. They might have made mistakes. They may live differently than you expected. But what they remember most is whether they were loved without conditions. Saying, I'm proud of you, I love you, always, can break through years of silence, misunderstanding, or emotional distance. It's not weakness, it's strength, it's legacy. These are the words that echo in their hearts long after you're gone. Say them often, say them now. Number 6. Here's what I'd like for the end of my life. Speaking the unspoken. It's not easy. No one likes to talk about the end, but one of the most loving things you can do for your children is to make your wishes clear before they have to guess. Tell them, whether you want life-saving measures or not, where your important documents are, who to contact, how you'd like to be remembered. This is not a burden, it's a gift, a way to protect them from confusion, conflict, or guilt later on. When you say, "Here's what I'd want, and I trust you," you're giving them peace of mind in the hardest moment of their lives. Don't wait. Speak the unspoken, gently, lovingly, clearly. Number 7. Don't worry, I'll be okay. Reassurance that heals. Your children worry more than you realize. Even if they don't always call, even if they seem distracted, they carry your well-being in their hearts. That's why this simple phrase, "Don't worry, I'll be okay," can be so powerful. It's not about pretending everything is perfect. It's about showing them that you are resilient, capable, and at peace with your life. When you reassure your children that you're taking care of yourself, that you find meaning and purpose, that you know how to ask for help when needed, it lifts a weight from their shoulders. You're not just their parent. You're still their anchor, their calm in the storm. Say it with warmth. Say it with strength. And remind them that your love is a shelter that still stands strong. What if you don't say these things? What happens when we hold back the words that matter most? Sometimes silence speaks louder than we realize. A parent's love may be felt deeply, but if it's never spoken, children might carry quiet doubts that linger for a lifetime. Unspoken pride can be mistaken for disinterest. Unshared memories fade faster than they should, and when the moment passes, it doesn't always return. Imagine a daughter who never hears her father say he's proud, or a son who spends his life wondering if he ever measured up. These questions, left unanswered, become emotional shadows. You may think, "They already know how I feel," and perhaps they do. But there's something powerful about hearing it out loud, even a few simple words. "I love you. I'm proud of who you've become. I'm sorry for the times I fell short," can lift a weight they didn't know they were carrying. Because here's the truth. It's not just what you leave behind, it's what you leave within. A legacy isn't only in possessions or traditions, it's in the warmth of a remembered voice, the reassurance of a loving message, the healing that can come, even decades later, from one honest conversation. So if something's on your heart, say it. If love is waiting on your lips, speak it. Don't wait for the right time, because the right time is now. How to start these conversations? Starting these heartfelt conversations might feel awkward at first, especially if it's not something you've done often. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real. Here are a few gentle ways to begin. 1. Use a moment. Look for quiet, meaningful times, like after a shared meal, during a walk, or before saying goodnight. Say something like, "There's something I've been meaning to share with you for a while." 2. Write it down. If speaking feels difficult, write a letter. Sometimes putting feelings into words on paper allows more depth, honesty, and clarity. 3. Reflect together. You can start with a memory. Do you remember when you were little and we used to? From there, ease into what that memory means to you and what your child has meant in your life. 4. Be honest about the awkwardness. Say it like it is. "I know I don't always say these things, but they're important to me." Vulnerability builds connection, not distance. 5. Don't wait for the right mood. There may never be a perfect time. Start small. One sentence of appreciation, pride, or love can open the door to a deeper connection. Remember, the goal isn't to deliver a speech, it's to open a bridge. Your words may become some of the most cherished memories they carry for the rest of their lives. There's no script for love, no perfect words or magical moment. But when we speak from the heart, especially as we grow older, our words carry a special kind of weight. Saying, "I'm proud of you," "I love you," or "I forgive you" might seem simple, but for your children, these words can bring peace, healing, and even a deeper sense of who they are. And if you've been holding something back, Don't wait too long, because the most painful words are often the ones left unsaid. You don't need to say everything at once. Just start. One sentence. One moment of truth. Your words matter more than you know. They may become part of your legacy. If this video touched something in you, please subscribe and leave a comment. It helps us keep making content that speaks to your heart. You are not alone on this journey. We're right here with you.